Okay, so we're back in the first round of the Grand Monarchy tournament for Britannia campaign. And here we have Norway versus Scotland. And Anthony is here with me, he was the Scotland player.
Hi. Yeah.
Let me just fast forward the deployment so we can see what you've got. So Norway had... Okay, I'll explain the rules, right. There we go. Alright, so it's on scored resolution because the score matters for this round. It's on early period, so it's the earliest you have the access to the least units and the worst units. The map is Nottinghamshire Forest, which is quite an interesting map. It's pretty good for ambushes and stuff. Let me just pause that one sec. It's 6,000 funds, no artillery, and you can't take a unit once it's gone red. So for most units, that's once you take 4, it goes red and the price starts increasing. For some units it's less. But for this, rather than just allowing them to take them as many as they want and take the price debuff, we're just not allowing the extra, just to make the armors a bit more interesting. Yeah, so about this map, there's quite an open area here. I expected this to be the area where most people would want to play and have like small skirmishes in the forests, but here Norway has gone for the hill advantage with the two archers.
Yes, I was surprised by that as well, but as Scotland, and also I looked at Norway after the game, we both got a bonus for most of our units for fighting in woods.
Ah, okay.
So it behoved us to stick to woodland fighting where we'd both get that bonus.
Fair enough. That does make sense. Right, so your general is in a mailed knights unit, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
There he is. And what else have you got? We can see a border horse over here and a border horse right far on the flanks over here.
That one was completely isolated. It was supposed to be like a lure to get the opponent's cavalry away for the main fight.
Nice. That's pretty good bait.
Yeah. My border force cavalry can't take other cavalry in a head-on collision, so try and get rid of them.
Yeah, just, at least for as long as you can, right?
Yeah.
Right, so Norway sticks on the hill. Got some hidden peasants, feudal knights, Viking raiders. I think the army was 3 Viking raiders, 2 dismounted feudal knights, 1 peasant archer, 1 Norse archer, some peasants, so general's bodyguard, and 2 feudal knights, and this Svenna light cav.
Okay, so there was a lot more there than I expected. Like, the woods really got in the way of seeing stuff.
Yeah. Right, so here we see the Scottish horde. So is that 4 peasant archers?
Yes, 4 peasant archers, 4 units of what are they called? Militia spearmen.
Spear militia, yeah.
Yeah, and 4 units of Highlanders, with also 2 units Highland nobles, 1 unit of Highland rabble.
Nice. You got the Highland rabble at the back. That's
Yeah. They're just there to bulk the numbers where needed.
Fair enough. Yeah. So that's a pretty huge army for 6,000 florins.
Yeah. The Scots do a lot with very little, at least in the early game.
Oh yeah. I can see by this. Nice. Yeah, this is a very well picked army. You know what your strengths are and you're just focusing on it. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, I knew I couldn't get the cav that usually this period of fighting requires.
Yeah.
Like, usually it's a cavalry line and archery line, cavalry line, infantry line, and you just bash them into the enemy one after the other.
Yeah.
But I couldn't afford to do that, so I got spearmen in excess to do this.
Yeah, I can see why. So Norway goes in for a charge, and it doesn't get the charge, just goes in for a melee engagement. It's probably the attack order was probably given on the peasant archers behind. That's why.
Yeah. And my spearmen got in there first,
Nice.
and that was the end of the charge.
Yeah, dropping them pretty quick now. Actually, now
Yeah.
they're pulling out. Right,
Mm.
let's see what else is going on. So your border horse are just staying there, trying to lure them.
Hmm.
Let's have a look. So you're closing the gap pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, I thought they had more archers. I thought we both had gone with 4 units of archers
Yeah.
because that made sense to me.
So the Norse archers are better. They're just better than the peasant archers, but they cost twice as much.
Yeah,
So
I could have gone with Highland archers or Highland noble archers.
yeah,
Are my 2 better versions, and they'd have had more armor and done better in melee and all those other things, but it just cost so much.
yeah,
This was very much a horde army.
yeah. It's nice. All right, so you're approaching the peasant meat shield with your spear militia. And Jared is messaging me. Alright, so Viking Raiders reinforcing behind. This is pretty solid. So he broke your charge with the peasants, and now he's charging downhill. She is charging downhill with Viking Raiders. That's, if I remember, they've got a decent charge, but I could be wrong. All the fire arrows.
They probably do, but I've got my reinforcements are coming in behind me, so
Yeah.
and
Yeah, just by sheer numbers, that's going to do a lot for the morale.
and my guys cause fear. So
Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice. Right, so here you come into the dismounted feudal knights. This should be where Norway holds the best. So all units rushing in, archers running back. It's a pretty nice engagement for Norway, considering it's downhill. But yeah, as you said, the numbers are just going to wear on them.
but even with me relying on numbers, when you look at the kills, like it very quickly, it's not the Scottish taking the casualties.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, isn't
if
it?
you
Oh,
yeah, if you
we'll
look
have
at
to
the
see it at the end.
percentage-
But...
if you look at the percentages,
Oh, percentages, yeah.
like as it goes through, like if you put it, does it save the in the highlights?
It
when you
does,
put
yeah.
it over the bar of power?
Yeah. Oh, 20% to 11%. Yeah, definitely.
So-
I mean, Norway has to kill far more of you than you have to kill of Norway to make it even.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, there was like a chain route from the feudal knights and the Viking raiders.
Yeah.
Oh my God, just the density of your troops here.
Because
Jesus Christ.
Something changes in the
Oh my God.
in the course of battle. For defeat,
That's
that was
certain.
the chain route was because I'd brought my cavalry in.
Oh, in the rear. Okay. That's what you want to use border horses for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, her knights had been clogged up with my spearmen.
Yeah. Then.
I just brought both units of cavalry in to.
I'll hear the knights come. But it's
Well,
through the
that's-
back of their own men, so.
Yeah,
not gonna do
and
much.
this is the second group of knights. She had another group of knights on the left-hand flank.
Yeah, I saw you dispatch them pretty quick.
Yeah. And now
Is
I'm
this your
bringing
archers?
my archers back up because they'd run away.
Oh, okay.
Like for the last 5 minutes, they hadn't been doing that much.
Oh, that is brutal. Feudal knights fleeing with they had 56 men left and they broke.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Here comes some border horse. Just even the cavalry is horde. This is like
Yeah.
horde tier. So look, General's bodyguard trying its best just to just do some damage. Well,
But it was too little too late, and she lost her general pretty quick after this point, I believe.
oh well.
I lost my general too, but it was a bit too late. My Scottish noblemen are getting in there with this.
They look so awesome.
Lord be merciful, we have lost half of our men.
Look at them cheering. Yeah, you've got spears, hugely damaging weapons in here. This is not a good place for any cavalry.
Yeah, like they're stationary and they're surrounded and they're just being butchered.
Yep.
It's all anti-armor all the time.
That's absolutely brutal.
Mm.
Oh my god, look at fires and everything.
Yep. Wasn't because I switched them on. It was just like that was the arrows that the game decided I was using.
Fair
Pray
enough.
something changes in the course of battle.
Oh yeah, because it's sunset. Oh, here's the general death.
Our general lies slain upon the battlefield.
And he's gone.
Balance of power going down pretty quick. 60-30. Right, what else is left? I'm guessing you're just mopping up troops now.
Oh yeah. The only thing that I then had problems with is I was standing around like, why is the battle not over? Then I realised 2 units of there's those Norwegians who I had some fun just trying to keep them out of my back lines.
Yeah.
And then there were 2 units of archers. Oh no, these were the ones. These were the ones where I paid attention to. This other group, I don't think I really paid attention to that much.
Right, it's going for another charge. Get some meld. Is this your general's unit?
Yes.
Oh, that could have got your general.
It
Oh my
did get-
god! Oh my god! I guess that's.
The enemy general.
It was too little, too late, but it was a brave charge to take out my general. Like
The
early
general's
on the
getting like
battlefield,
overconfident,
might
right?
have made it.
Huh?
Like some of your soldiers were far more elite than mine.
Yeah. Yeah, Norway was all about elite, yours were all about horde.
Changes in the
for
course
this.
of battle.
Yes.
For defeat seems almost certain.
Yeah, I mean to win, Norway would have had to definitely press the cavalry advantage.
Yes.
Definitely. I mean, there's no other way
And
they
I-
could have won.
I had the spearmen to stop that happening, so
Exactly.
I think it was this battle was won in the army recruitment stage.
Yeah, with the army choice. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I don't know. I think Norway could have won if it was a bit more open ground. If it was, if you deployed over on this side, where it's open ground, you could use your cavalry pretty well.
yeah. The cavalry wouldn't have been hampered by the woods and could have just ran straight into my front line.
Yeah. As soon as you get rid of the archers and the spearmen, or even just got your infantry locked in melee, the cavalry could have run rear charges and routed and you know, just got huge amounts of kills.
But the thing is, she had so few infantry. I think my axeman could have held her infantry, and I could have had my spearmen free.
Probably, yeah, actually.
So it's really down to what army like. I think this whole tournament's going to be partly about army composition.
Oh yeah, huge amount. Definitely.
So
Pray something changes in the course
And it's
of
going to be
battle.
very different for
For
each round
defeat
because of
seems
the rules.
almost certain.
yeah.
Yeah.
So my next one, it's more an elite horde army at the
Nice.
moment. Question is,
Our men have fought long and
I think this
are
is the last
becoming
unit.
tired.
one of the last 2, yeah.
Yeah. Where are they shooting? Getting some extra kills. But yeah, no one gets kicked out of this round. This is kind of like a skirmish, just to start off the tournament.
Yep.
What happens is, the 2 winners of the highest scores, they fight each other in the next round.
Yep.
The winner of the lowest score and the loser of the highest score fight each other, and then the 2 losers with the lowest scores, they fight each other. Here we go. The archers pulling out their swords. They're not daggers like the peasant archers, but they don't seem to be killing particularly many.
Who? The
The
horses
Norse
or-
archers. I hear they get their route.
From the field. We must
Yeah.
rally our men before
So
all
that's
is
a good game,
lost.
really, isn't it?
Yeah. that's kind of the rest of it. Really was mopping
by
up.
the Almighty Lord,
Like,
or a military
like,
genius can bring
There's still so many Scottish on the field.
yeah, I had over, I think it's 3/4 of my army still on the field.
only food
Wow.
for the crows.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's just over 3/4,
Wow.
or just under.
Yeah, just under. You took quite a few losses though. Enemies killed
Yeah.
833. It's pretty good for Norway. I'll give them that.
But if you look at my actual like men lost,
Yeah.
what it says in the middle, it's
Yeah, I think that's from wounds, casualties healed maybe, or not. I'm not sure. What would that be? How would you lose less men than enemy killed?
I don't know. Maybe it is
Magic.
that some men are taken out of the combat, but they're not like killed.
Or like caught as prisoner.
Possibly.
Uh,
And then
this is the brackets number is the amount taken prisoner.
mhm.
Yeah, so this will be your score, the 499616. So you
Yeah.
add them together, that's your score.
Okay. So 1,115.
Yeah, I'll work it out. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
'cause- Yeah, my total is smaller than the number of men she lost. Because I only got 1,115. She lost 1,123.
I have no idea how that works. Damn magic. Anyway, you deployed nearly 2 times as many troops. That's how far into Horde you went. Did you use all 20 units?
No,
You didn't?
no, I still had 3 units, or 2 or 3 units that I didn't have enough money to put units in there.
Oh my god.
This
That's
this
insane.
next time, this next battle,
Yeah.
I have some of my elite stuff in there,
Oh,
and I
okay.
filled out.
Yeah, next one is High Period. That's gonna be pretty interesting.
So I've got it down to 10 florins. I have a full roster, and I have yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so nothing did particularly good for Norway, but they all got quite a solid amount of kills, but not. Yeah, it's a respectable amount of kills.
It was a respectable
But-
amount of kills.
It's not enough.
No, just when my smallest unit is 60 men,
Oh my
and
god.
that was my cavalry.
Yeah.
Everything else was 120, 150.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, they'd all have to do pretty much. They'd have to kill 2 to 1 basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so good game there.
Yeah, no, very good game.
Yeah.
Just Norway needs to work on its composition. Like, get the elites, but get some more bog standard stuff just to hold the enemy in place while your elites kill what the elites need to kill.
Yep. That's pretty solid advice. So this was the first battle in the tournament, and I'm going to come back with commentary on the next one. So there's 2 more battles in the first round, and then there's 3 more battles in the second round, and we'll see how that goes. So see you next time.